BTS news. Behind the sparkling stage, between the glare of the cameras and the screams of thousands of fans filling the stadium, there is always another story that is not captured by the lens. A story that is more personal, more human, and often much more heartfelt than a grand performance on stage. One of those stories just came to the surface, astounding many armies around the world. The secret interaction between Park Jimin and Jungkook, or widely known to fans as Jikook, that took place backstage and was revealed live by the staff who had witnessed it all with their own eyes. Many had long suspected there was something deeper in the relationship between Jimin and Jungkook. They are not just group mates. Their dynamics over the years reveal a unique closeness that goes far beyond friendship. However, the public so far can only speculate based on video cuts, gazes at the camera, or small gestures captured in vlogs and documentaries. Now, with the confession of a senior staffer who worked with BTS for more than 8 years, the layers of mystery are opening up one by one, and the reaction from the army has been incredible. The staff, who requested anonymity to protect the members' privacy, said that during the preparation period for their big concerts, especially during the previous world tour, there were certain moments that always repeated every time BTS was behind the stage. One of them is Jimin's habit of always looking for Jungkook before going on stage. Not to talk about choreography or costumes, but just to make sure that their magne is okay. According to the staff, whenever the concert was about to start, Jimin would stare around. Even when all the members were ready and the countdown started, he would ask, "Where is Jungkook?" If Jungkook hasn't been seen, he'll look for him. It was not part of the official routine, but Jimin never forgot. Those little moments were never made public. Cameras rarely capture it, and even if they did, it would be considered an ordinary moment. But for the staff, who witnessed it repeatedly, it was a sign of the deep emotional closeness between the two, that not only behind the concert stage, even during rehearsals, the two are often seen interacting in silence. Jungkook, who is known for being introverted and focused, often looks at Jimin with a calm but meaningful expression. According to staff who used to handle choreography and physical training, when Jimin was injured during rehearsals or looked tired, Jungkook would often quietly give him a drink of water or sit near him without saying anything, simply by being there as a form of support. There was a time when Jimin had a minor injury during training for an important performance. Jungkook didn't say much, but he sat next to Jimin, helped him massage his ankle, and then said very quietly, "Take a break, Hyung." His sentence was simple, but Jimin immediately nodded, and his facial expression turned more calm. For those of us who watched, it was like a form of their secret communication, which did not need to be explained at length, the staff added. Their togetherness also appears during difficult times, especially when BTS's schedule is tight and the pressure is very high. One of the makeup staff revealed that Jimin and Jungkook often spent time in the waiting room, just the two of them. Although the space can be used by all members, there are times when Jikook prefers to be alone, listen to music together, or just sit quietly, enjoying their company in silence. Once one night before a concert, all the members had finished dressing and preparing. But Jimin and Jungkook were still in the makeup room, sharing earphones and playing ballads. They don't talk much, but it was obvious, from the way they looked at each other and the occasional smile, that they were encouraging each other in a way that only the two of them understood. The staffer said with a small smile, "How do the other members handle this relationship?" According to the management staff, all BTS members were aware of Jikook's closeness, but never took issue with it. They often even flirt or create funny moments to embarrass each other. Taeyong once said jokingly, "Come on, Jungkook, Jimin Hyung is waiting for you in the back." Or Suga, who deliberately told them to sit next to each other during the briefing. But it was all in a warm and supportive way, he said. But not all of Jikook's secret moments are sweet. There are also tense moments that reflect how deeply they are emotionally attached. The staff who used to manage backstage logistics related that there was a small argument between the two due to fatigue. Jungkook, who was a perfectionist at the time, reprimanded Jimin for improvising choreography that didn't go according to plan. Jimin, who was also under stress from the pressure, replied in a high tone. But surprisingly, after the show was over, Jimin approached Jungkook first. He apologized and patted Jungkook on the shoulder, saying, "I know you're just worried about me getting hurt again. Sorry for being stubborn." And Jungkook immediately replied, "I'm sorry too, Hyung. I panicked too much." It was one of those moments that made all the staff hold their breath because the emotions were so real. The staffer said that it is this relationship built on trust, respect, and love in its purest form that makes Jikook's interactions so valuable in the eyes of the staff. They are not just idols in the eyes of the world, but ordinary human beings who have a special relationship that has grown from experiences, ups and downs together for more than a decade. When asked if he thought there was anything more than friendship between Jimin and Jungkook, the staff responded wisely, "I don't know for sure, and I don't think it's an important thing for outsiders to determine. But I know one thing. They care about each other more than anyone else. Their relationship is built on a sense of mutual care that cannot be made up. That's what we see every day." This statement, despite not mentioning any labels, was enough to shake the hearts of many ARMY. On social media, the hashtags #Jikook and #BackstageTruth were trending globally a few hours after this confession was leaked through an exclusive interview published by one of the leading Korean entertainment magazines. Thousands of comments have sprung up, mostly expressing how touched they are over the closeness of the two BTS members who have been so closed. "Now I know why their gaze always feels different," one Twitter user wrote. "I cried reading this story. Jikook is not just a fan service. They are real and deep." Many were also relieved that the staff had finally spoken. During this time, many wild speculations have developed, sometimes even going too far. But with the testimonies of people who are actually on BTS's side every day, everything becomes clearer and more real. Meanwhile, BTS's agency, Bigot Music, has yet to give an official statement regarding the staff's admission. As always, they choose to maintain the privacy of the members and do not participate in discussions related to personal relationships between members. However, fans believe that as long as there is nothing detrimental, they will let the love and admiration of the ARMY develop naturally to the end of the interview. The staff added one thing that made many readers reflect. If there's anything to admire about Jimin and Jungkook, it's not just because they're great on stage, but because they know how to love each other in silence. They not only understand each other, they are home to each other. And in the midst of a noisy world, that's probably the most beautiful kind of love. This story is not just a rumor. This is a silent witness to the journey of two human beings who have gone through many things together. Behind the stage, away from the spotlights, between the silence before the concert starts or the fatigue after the show ends, Jimin and Jungkook build their own little world. A world that only they understood, and which is now, little by little, beginning to be seen by the world. For the soldiers who have been following this journey since the beginning, this revelation is not the end of the mystery, but the beginning of a deeper understanding of the meaning of true friendship, love, and togetherness. The world will probably continue to speculate, but one thing's for sure, Jikook's story has become an important part of BTS' emotional history, and now, of the hearts of ARMYs around the world.